PENDO. Story, script by Stephen Art. In relationships, many things happening in between two people who decided to join and come husband and wife, boyfriend and girlfriend, but when problems come between them, others broken up, and the things causes this to happen, it may be lack of communication, trust and faith to each other, and also small things like jealousy, listening to what outsiders saying about your partner. Things like this can be the coarse misunderstanding between both couples. In this story we are going to talk about the love of two different people, the rich and the poor, and you will love it. Before we start the story, please like my video and subscribe. Thank you. Part 1. The story started with two partners who love each other, and they are in the restaurant. Michael and Betty, they are having dinner together tonight. Michael: I hope you are enjoying the meal. Betty: Yeah, the food here is nice. She smiles while eating. Then Michael feed and she opened her mouth but he missed, and they both chuckling. Oh, please stop it, she said. Michael: Okay, again, let I feed you. Betty: Okay. She opened her mouth again but he missed again, and then he feed her and she eat. Wow. They are both eating, then Betty take food on her spoon and want to feed Michael. I want to feed you. Michael: Okay. Betty doing the same as Michael did, and finally she feed him. Later the same night. And while they are continuing eating, Betty start asking Michael, cause it has been 3 months since they started dating, so she start telling him saying, Beb, it has been 3 months now since we started dating, but you have not yet told me about us getting married. Michael: About that. You know we have been busy with our work, so that is why we have not get a time to talk about marriage, but it's not like I don't want to marry you, but am planning to go and pay your bride price. So don't worry. Betty: Okay, but please do it first, cause I'm still my parents' property. Michael: Okay. I will do it as fast as possible. Don't worry. They're talking while eating. The following day. In the morning, while Michael is woken up, he found that Betty, his girlfriend, is not there. He tried calling her name but there was no reply. He decided to go to the living room looking for her, but she's not there too. Even in the kitchen she's not there either. Then he returns to his bedroom and take his phone on the table to make a phone call. Then he saw a message from her and he start reading. Dear Michael, I'm very sorry for leaving without telling you, but as you read this message I want to tell you I went back to the village to see my parents. It has been 2 months since I set my eyes on them. Now I'm going there and I will stay there for a month. So if you will miss me, just call me or you can come to the village. My parents will be happy to see you. Have a good day. Your love, Betty. He finished reading the message and he started laughing and say, so she has now decided to go to the village because this small thing called marriage. Who told her I was going to marry? Let her go. I have a lot of things to do. He said that, then he looks at his phone again and make a call to someone. Hey. Bro, I am throwing a party to my house today, so bring all the girls. Yes. About her, she went to the village. Okay. He called his friend and he keeps his phone away and go to the washroom. In the village, there is a man called Tumani and he is a fisherman. He always go fishing in the morning and return home and sell them in door-to-door house. Tumani is a single man, but he was married and his wife left him with a child of 8 years old girl. He has been taking care of her. The girl, she is in grade 3 and he love her so much like anything else. So today he is going with her to the school she is studying and he meet up with Betty. Betty recognized him and she called him by his name. She said, "Tumaini, is that you?" But Tumaini he doesn't know her, so he asked, "Who are you please, and how did you know my name?" "It's me, your childhood friend, don't you remember me?" He told him that, but Tumaini he cannot remember anything about her, so he said, "Sorry, I don't know you." And he walked away with his daughter, but Betty surprised that Tumaini he doesn't know her. Then she heard the girl asking her father, "Dad, who is she?" She asked him and he replied, "I don't know." And while Betty is walking, she continues asking herself, saying, "So he can't remember me, am I too old? But I'm not that old, I'm just 26 and I can remember everything that we used to do together 14 years ago." She continued asking herself that while she is walking with her bag while looking at Tumaini walking with his daughter. Betty's parents' house. She arrives at her parents' house and saw her mother sleeping on a mat, and then she saw Betty. Her name is Mrs. Mary. So Betty called her mother, but she was just staring at her. "Mom, are you all right? It's me, your daughter. Are you not happy to see me?" She asked her mother, but she was quiet. Then Betty took herself down on the bench and she started saying, "Mom, I know you are angry at me because I have been not coming to visit you. But the truth is I was having a lot of work, that's why I have not been visiting you. Please forgive me, I'm sorry, okay?" She said all that to her, but her mother was just looking at her, and that made Betty more surprised. And the worst thing, she did not expect to come out on her mother's mouth is this. Her mother asked her, "Who are you?" Betty surprised, "Mom." Mrs. Mary asked her again, "Who are you?" "Mom, it's me, your daughter." Betty. Why are you asking me?" But Mrs. Mary said, "I have no daughter called Betty, and the daughter I had died 14 years ago." She said that to her, that made Betty felt dizzy and collapsed, but it was just a dream. She woken up on the bed to her boyfriend Michael. All was just a dream. "Oh. Thanks God it is just a dream." She said that, and Michael asked her, "What is it? Are you okay?" "Yes, I am." She said that, but she didn't tell her boyfriend what was the dream about. And she looks the time while Michael has get back to sleep. The time was 9 a.m. And she get back to sleep, but rebuking what she dream. To be continues. Story. Pendo. Created by Stephen Art. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more videos.